What if I told you that your crush might not actually be love? What if those butterflies, the daydreams, the constant checking of their profile aren't signs of destiny, but signs you need to slow down? If you're a Christian teen or young adult wondering, is having a crush a sin? Or is this love or just lust? Let's talk about what the Bible really says. First, here's the good news. Being attracted to someone is not a sin. Noticing that someone is handsome or pretty is normal. Having feelings is human. The real issue isn't attraction, it's what you do with it. There's a big difference between simple attraction and lust, between a crush and love. And let's be honest, it can be hard to tell the difference. Our hearts are emotional and intense. Feelings can come in a rush. But just because something feels powerful doesn't mean it's true or healthy. Most crushes are self-focused. They're driven by how the person makes you feel, excited, noticed, validated, without much thought about their spiritual health or long-term future. That's a warning sign. As Christians, any romantic interest should be viewed through the lens of potential marriage. You might say, it's just a crush, exactly. That's why it's wise to step back and reevaluate instead of diving in emotionally. God doesn't look at people the way the world does. 1 Samuel 16:7 says God looks at the heart. So before you let your emotions run wild, ask yourself, do I know this person's character? Do they strengthen my relationship with Christ? Have they accepted Christ? Are they spiritually aligned with me? Do they show the fruit of the Spirit? Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control? If you don't know those answers, you probably don't know them well enough to give them your heart. Romans 12:2 tells us not to conform to the world, but to renew our minds. Culture says follow your heart. Scripture says test your heart. So how do you know if it's infatuation? Infatuation is intense but short-lived. It's often fueled by appearance, attention, or physical desire. The Bible gives a tragic example in 2 Samuel 13. David's son Amnon became obsessed with Tamar. He thought it was love, but it wasn't. It was lust and selfish desire. After he sinned against her, Scripture says he hated her more than he had loved her. That's infatuation. It burns hot and dies fast. If your attraction is mostly about their looks or your thoughts are dominated by sexual fantasies, that's not godly love. That's dangerous territory. Infatuation feeds impatience, selfishness, and emotional obsession. And crushes like that, they come and go. Now compare that with godly love. 1 Corinthians 13 says love is patient and kind. It's not self-seeking. Real love asks, what's best for them? Not how do they make me feel. Godly love develops the fruit of the Spirit, peace, joy, faithfulness, and self-control. It grows slowly. It's rooted in commitment and God's timing. If you're drawn to someone's heart, their kindness, their faith, their character, that may be friendship love that could grow into something more if God wills it. But even then, Matthew 10:37 reminds us never to put anyone above God. If someone becomes more important than Christ in your life, even unintentionally, they've become an idol. Strange as it sounds, keeping God first actually helps you love people better. So what should you do with your crush? First, examine your heart. Why are you drawn to them? Second, guard your thoughts. Don't entertain lust or obsessive fantasies. Third, ask God for wisdom. James 1:5 says he gives wisdom generously to those who ask. And finally, trust his timing. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us there is a time for everything. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. Crushes come and go, but love, real God-centered love, never fails. So don't just follow your feelings, follow Christ, and let him guide your heart in his perfect time.